Hey guys, what's good? What's happening? Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. All right, just let me know if you can hear me there. I'm just trying to share the link to our community as well, so that everybody is aware that we are live. It's a beautiful morning. It's a great week. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alrighty, let me know, guys. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can you also see my charts? Got a gold chart here. 45 minutes time frame. 45 minutes. Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Good morning, Mr. Nas. Hey, bro. How are you? It's a beautiful morning. Good to see you. I didn't think you're going to go live today. Yeah, I just also didn't think I was going to go live today. But here I am. So let's get to it. Price still bullish. Need to take gold daily high before we can sell off. Most likely see previous sweep. Okay. Somebody's already talking about sweeping. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's like and share the stream as we get started. I'm not too late to the party, all right? So just don't think that because I came now that maybe I'm late to the party, all right? We're not too late. We are right in time. Okay, we are right in time. I know it's like a couple, maybe what? Maybe a couple hours into London station, which is good. But I'm more conservative when it's a Monday. I just want to take my time to confirm my trades and, just making sure that I actually have the right ones. Did you take any trade today? No, I haven't taken any trade today so far. I haven't. Let's go, guys. Let's like and share. I'm going to analyze gold and maybe give you guys like a watch list, right? So I came actually for that. So I can give you guys like a beautiful watch list based off what I'm looking at. And then also maybe you can look at the price levels that I am also looking at, right? I was going to tell you, I'm going live again tomorrow. So if you want to join, you could join. Interesting stream tomorrow. Different topics, different conversations. Yeah. Just make sure you join in. Tomorrow, what time? Tomorrow, I think 3 p.m. I think 3 p.m. tomorrow. I think 3 p.m. Yeah. I think it's going to be 3 p.m. Do you ever trade pro firms? Not right now. Right now, I'm trading my personal accounts and what. Patiently waiting. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for you to share the stream. Actually, just like and share. Then I'm gonna get to the details, right? Just what I'm waiting for as well. Just like and share, and I'm gonna get to the details very soon. Just top the screen. Yeah. It's Monday morning. Some of us have already blown our accounts. You shouldn't take pride in that, actually. Benson, you shouldn't take pride in that. It sounds like you're taking pride. The way you're saying it sounds like you're taking pride in it. Don't take pride. It's money on the table. So you lost that money. And because you lost it, you need to find a solution so you don't lose it the next time. All right? Don't take pride in it. Don't take pride. Don't be like, some of us, we've already lost money and it's Monday. Bro, it's money. Somebody is working so hard for that money you lost, just this morning. Somebody's working for that money like a whole month. You lost it in just a few hours. Don't take pride in that. Just figure out how you can find a solution. I know you could find a solution. Yeah, join your course, join a signal platform, learn the markets, learn the dynamics of how the markets work, so that you don't keep yourself in that position. Alrighty? Yeah. What is on tomorrow? I have a live stream. Yeah, another live stream tomorrow. Not here, Exodus page. Because I'm a Team Pro member, so I do live streams for you guys and just like mainly just educate you guys, so I could just contribute to your trading career. All right, let's get started, guys. Let's get into it. All right, this is gold on a 45 minutes time frame. Is my music too loud? Someone says reduce the volume. Is it too loud? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Someone says my music is too loud. No, bro. What are you listening to? It's not. It's not loud. This guy says it's loud. It's not. What do you mean it's loud? It's not loud. Alrighty. I noticed that price is has been bullish so far today, right? So far today. And from Asian station, we had a beautiful area of interest here. Notice this. There was a level right somewhere here. There was this beautiful area of interest that price got to and pushed to the upside. Yeah, it's kind of acting as a support level. Facts. All right. There's no doubt to that. Let me just make sure that this is much more visible. All right. I think it should be much more visible like that. Yeah, I think so. You guys can see it. But the level of interest here is kind of like a demand level. Price came down here, pushed up, created support. We had this bearish candle, and then we had a bullish one push up. And then if you're wondering, I've got this green line on my screen, right? In case you're wondering, this is the daily open. All right. Every Asian session's first candle, I always take note of its open, because for me, that's like the, what guides me to day trade. All right. Yeah. Although I'm trying to also transition into position trading. I've been doing a lot of that as well on some of my accounts. Yeah, I'm trying to spice it up with that. Yeah, I've been so long of a day trader, which has been good. It's just like sometimes I just want to, leave off the pressure, and yeah, I think position trading is giving me more of that stress-free kind of trading lately. But again, I'll talk about this later on, not today. All right. But yeah, if you're day trading, just like myself right now, I'm day trading. We had a support level that was created here, but this is the daily open of today. The first candle in Asian session opened exactly here. All right. So where it opens is as important as the previous days Asian candles, the first candle of Asian, where it opens. Right. It kind of guides me to understand the next price action for the day. All right. So if yesterday we had, the first candle in Asian, it opened literally lower than today, I know what kind of directional bias I could, have. It's not the most consistent concept, all right? But I mean, it's worked for me a couple of times. It's really worked. Get ready for shorts. I will see about that. Right now, price is extremely bullish, so I cannot really say we should get ready for shorts as yet, right? Although I'm seeing that the volume is reducing. If you look at what's happening in here, we can literally see that the volume is reducing here. All right. Yeah. So the volume reducing. Well, I'm seeing that based off the kind of candles that we have, right? They're appearing more of like small body candles and so on and so forth. All right. So not to say that it's completely dying off. I just think that price is going to go down for like another retracement across, let's say across this level. That's what I think price is doing. It's just going to go for retracement. Maybe back to today's open, which is this green line here that you guys are seeing here. All right. So I'm thinking price might go back there. Maybe it's going to pull back to here. And then maybe it's going to push up. All right. Just maybe. But if it breaks this level, I think that it could go down. So just take note of this level, right? I'm going to put a price tag here just so you guys can move with it as you trade for the day. The price tag is basically 4333. Yeah, 4333. Basically, something like that. Right, if you see price closing below that level, just know we could be bearish. But I do think that that the trend is more bullish. There's no doubt about that. We can see new highs being created in the markets. We just recently broke a new high, which is this one. All right. From the trend that we had. This is a recent high, basically. All right. So we recently broke this. We have a new high now. It all comes down to whether price can break this high. That's if the trend is going to continue, right? Like long-term bullish. Yeah. So let's just watch those levels. Let's watch those levels. I would, if I were you, all right, following my stream right now, I would want to watch out for firstly this level, 43.33. It's a very critical level. And what am I watching out for if price gets there? I want to observe how candles close there. Are they going to be bullish? Especially on a lower time frame. Maybe like a 15 minutes time frame. Maybe like a 5 minutes time frame. All right. I just want to watch and see what actually happens on those time frames. All right. Yeah. If I were you, I'd watch out for that. Just go down maybe 15 minutes time frame. Would you sell? No, I wouldn't sell even here. I know the volume is reducing for buyers, but I still wouldn't sell. And the reason is very simple. The trend is bullish. It hasn't turned bearish yet, so I don't see a reason to sell. All right. My other observation, if price doesn't come down to 43.33, would be if price goes back to here. All right. Notice this. The level here, guys. Okay. This is supply level. All right. It's kind of like a supply level. Basically, we're just going to call it that. It's a resistance level, right? Some of you guys would refer to it as, I don't know. Yeah, just let's just call it a resistance level, right? If price gets here, I want to observe if it's going to break out of this recent area of interest or if it's going to hold, all right? Or if it's going to hold. Holding means price gets here and maybe can reject, but candles come back and they close below this level. That means it's holding, all right? Price can come down. In that sense. So I'm watching these levels, guys. If you're trading today, I hope you have that understanding. My most important area is this one. Okay. This one will confirm whether we have a change of trend. This one. Okay. The day is still very young, guys. So these levels, you still have a lot of time for the price to actually get to them, right? So yeah, I'll watch out for this level and just see if we break this level. There's high chance that, look at this, price might come back to, I'll put a blue line here. Price might come back to here. All right. If we break this area, okay. Not if we break this one, but if we break this area of interest that we created in Asian session. All right. Yeah. So watch out for those levels. They're very critical. That's what I'm watching for as well. If I would trade, most likely my trades would fall around those levels. First and foremost, I have a buy zone here, which is like a buy area of interest, 43.33. All right, critical level. My anticipation is if price comes here, maybe what it's gonna do is just maybe create support here and then push up. All right, that's my biggest tech. That will be like my first setup of the day if that happens. All right. I know if this closed bearish, a high chance we might be retracing, but I won't take the retracement because I don't see the need to do that. What time does London and New York session open? London opens every day at exactly 8. And then New York opens at 2 p.m. All right? 2 p.m. That's when New York opens. Yeah. It's not loud. Okay. I'm waiting for buys. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same thing. I'll also just wait for buys. If price comes down here, I'll observe what happens here. All right? 43.33, 43.30, yeah, around this level. I'll watch out here because we also have like an exhaustion area. If you look left, this whole area here is exhaustion, right? So I'll watch out what happens there. All right. Yeah, let's just watch and see. Don't rush trades. This is Monday. There's a lot of opportunities coming up, and you just don't want to rush things, right? Okay, cool stuff. Let me know in the chat, guys. What other assets should I look at? I know I'll look at BAC. I know I'll look at Nasdaq as well. Those assets, I do trade them quite oftenly. When next are you hosting a challenge? Maybe soon. But the next thing I'm hosting next month is gonna be a workshop. Yeah, don't say I didn't tell you. I told you here. It's free. It's 100% free. There'll be a small criteria. It's very small criteria. just to separate serious people from those that are not serious. All right. Because, you know, every time you say something is free, you attract everybody. And I'm not that kind of person. I want to attract the right people, people who think like me, people who want success like me, who want to become better traders like me. And I always put up something just to separate the guys that are not serious from the ones that are. And in as much as we say it's a free workshop, all right, and we'll have like maybe like 300 seats, yes, a full day workshop. Guess what? This workshop is not like what you've seen. It's not like these seminars you've seen us do, or what you've seen people hosting, where they host a seminar and then they group you up and then they bring you, you sit down and they tell you stories. They tell you stories about how they started trading and how they made it, and, you know, when they bought a car, when they were struggling, you know, the kind of clothes they're wearing now, you know, the trips they've made across the world. No, I'm not telling you anything like that. I'm not going to tell you anything like that. In this workshop, don't expect that. I'm not gonna call you to sit down in an audience and then start telling you about myself and then what I've been through and, you know, all that stuff. Forget that. We're gonna talk about that a different day. All right. This workshop strictly is me teaching you how to trade. That's it. That's it. You come down, sit. The first word you hear is how you can trade. The strategies that I use, how I position size, the platforms that I recommend for you, how you can use those platforms to your advantage, and pretty much like a couple insights around these markets that can help you be that trader that you want to be. All right. So forget the stories. Let's serve them for the streams. Okay. Let's save those stories for the streams. Or maybe when we meet, you know, I meet some of you guys. I met some guys, interesting guys over the weekend at some mall, and we had a great conversation. I meet a lot of you guys around, and we sit sometimes, you know, we have good conversations and we talk about these stories, right? Also, when did you start trading? You know, we talk about that. But this workshop is not for that. I'm not calling you from wherever you are to sit you for just one day and tell you how I started and when I started. No, I think you guys know that by now. All right. You guys already know that by now. Maybe you've heard. And if you haven't heard, forget that. This is going to be free. Yes. There'll be a small criteria in September. And I'll just come and teach you how I trade, basically. So a couple of things that maybe will help you become a trader that you want to be. All right. Yes, it's going to be free. I'll tell you guys when very soon. I think this week I should announce the dates. Yeah, this week I should tell you the dates and then how you can be a part of it. Should I be out for now, coach? I'm waiting for retracement. I don't know what you're doing right now. Personally, I'm not in any trade. So if you're selling, good for you. Maybe you want to have a very tight stop or something. I'm waiting for buys here. Okay. I'm waiting for. I think they'll happen maybe around like 2 p.m. or something like that. Yeah, market still has a long way to go. I think they'll happen maybe around like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. I don't know. I'll just wait and get the trade around there. Yeah. It's stress-free, to be honest. Ever since I started taking less trades, I have a very healthy trading approach and healthy life as well. Trading is very hectic, guys. It's very hectic. It can get unhealthy sometimes. And you want to just limit yourself to trading a few times. And yeah, that's basically what I do lately. Few trades, focus on the ones that I'm a high probability, and then that's it. So I spend less time trading. While I'm giving myself more time to build platforms, and I've been working on a lot of platforms and a lot of companies as well. Aside, you know, trading initially, I'm working on a lot of things outside the industry as well. So instead of trading more, all right, I trade less so I can have more time to build other things. All right. Yeah. And also have enough time for my family and just a couple other things that I'm up to as well. Let's go, guys. What other assets should I look at? RSI is 53. Not overnight buys make sense. Okay. Okay, can't wait for that. Sure, just be on the lookout for it. All right, just be on the lookout for it. At least every year I host like maybe one seminar or so, and just just put up a show for you guys, and just not really a show, just to put up a platform where you can you can come and learn, and where we can meet and just like rub shoulders. And yeah, I try to do that every now and then. It's your maturity in the industry. Really, you think I'm matured? Yeah, thanks. No, I actually am. I know. Thanks. I am. How to use volume profile in the markets? I stretch it from one low point to the other high point, basically. So like in this market, if I zoom out, if my points of interest lays around this most recent impulse move, all right? You see this most recent impulse move? You see it now? I think my screen is much bigger now. Yeah, you see it? So I could stretch it from like the lowest point here, and then maybe like the highest point there, to understand the areas that could have volume. And sometimes it won't play out like that. I just need to maybe switch a few things here and there. Yeah, then we get it. Yeah, but this is not the basis of how I trade, to be honest. It's part of my confluences, but it's not overall the only reason why I look for trades. If anything, it's just mainly simple price action. It's like the stronghold and the heart of my strategy. All right. Yeah. Again, in this case, you can see that the highest level, I mean, the point that has the highest volume is this level here, right? Based off this here, you can see that this level has the highest volume, right? Yeah. So a price can come back here as well. Price can fall here depending on what happens. All right. We'll see. It all comes down to the price action that we get. But I'm watching, and just mainly observing. All right. And maybe I would observe from maybe, let's say, like a 15 minutes time frame, which works. All right. I'll take out this here, and then let's just watch and see what happens. So currently we are trading above Asian session high, which is critical. Above Asian, we have a very strong bearish candle. Guess what might happen? Indefinitely, price can push down to here. I'm not going to trade that, even though I know that's going to happen, but I'm not going to trade that because I want a position size where I think is going to be in favor of the actual overall trend. All right. Yeah, so let's just wait. What are you using to analyze the markets? Market structure is buying. Okay. Can it be October or December, not September? Oh no, it's just gonna be September, bro. It's gonna be September. It can't change to October or December. Got a couple things lined up for October or December. Don't forget, I have my usual annual meet and greets. So if you are in my student platform, or if you are my student, all right, basically, get ready for that. Okay, don't forget, we have our usual meet and greet. So we're going to do one again in December. All right, the same way we did the last one last year. We'll do another one. We'll take it to a different level again. All right. So last year was good, was crazy. This year we'll take a different level. I'll bring around some traders as well. Some of my friends that are really good as well, so we can rub shoulders. I brought one of my friends on the last one. He's from Zim. Adam was a great speaker, and great vibe. You guys learned a lot from him if you were there, right? One of the good traders I know in Zimbabwe. I'll bring around somebody different, maybe a couple of other guys as well, so we can exchange notes with them, and you guys, we rub shoulders and you just have fun. Yeah. So December we'll do a meet and greet. Interesting meet and greet. Yeah. I can't see the charts on TikTok. Wow. Always like this. Make sure you're going to go live during the workshop in case some of us will be at work. Okay. But I'll make it over the weekend. What do you guys think? Is weekday or weekend the best? Which one is the best? Weekday or weekend to host a workshop? Like a trading workshop. It's not a live trading workshop now. It's just like a whole learning experience. It's not like you come, we trade live. No. It's more of you come, learn. Okay. If you've been feeling like, you know what, I'm going in circles, my trading game is not changing. It's just mainly you come and learn. What do you guys think is the best time? Weekend, weekday? Weekend, weekday. Yeah, let me look at BTC as well. So right now we're falling below 23.6. If you look at the FIB level, and my charts might have so much on it. Each piece plays a role. Some of you guys think like, whoa, you've got dirty charts. You don't understand my trading strategy. So I understand why you would say that. But like each piece is playing a different role from what you're seeing here. So I have my FIB, I have my time frames, which is 50 minutes. I also have my my sessions, and I just basically have my areas of interest. I think those are the only things that I have right now. Yeah. What broker do you use? I use Exness, bro. I don't think that's changing anytime soon. Well, because of the market conditions that the broker provides. I'm in love with them. And I wouldn't switch it up for anything right now. I love to grow with platforms, and if they're good at what they do, I like to just be a part of them. Yeah, there's so many platforms. Trust me, you can pick from the billions of platforms. But the right ones are few. The right ones are few. You know that with $100, let me give you guys a shock. Did you know that with $100, you can open one lot on Exness? And let me tell you one thing, there's no broker that can allow you to do that. Fund $100, I'm not telling you to, escape your risk management systems or whatever. All I'm telling you is that Exness provides you a platform where you can open even the most ridiculous lot sizes with the smallest account sizes. Yeah, they do. Let me also show you something game changer. Look, let's go on the Exness terminal. This is the Exness terminal here, and I'm doing a series where I'm educating guys about the Exness terminal. So I'll do a video again this week maybe, so you guys can get to understand, all right, a couple of things around the terminal itself. Let me just do this, and let's do that. Okay. So there's a segment on the left side, you might need to open if you don't see it from here, because my chart is like just on a single portion. Right, there's a segment where you can, I think you guys have seen it. Some of you guys have seen it. It's called HMR periods, all right? HMR periods. Now, these periods, they kind of like give you an idea of which would be the most highest volatility times based off the margin required by the broker, all right? So so you can know when the big movements are likely going to happen based off this. So you can turn it on while you're on the platform. You can go on the platform and just turn it on, and then you have something that looks like this. All right. So these red areas here, okay, you know that these are the most likely high volatility moments. You could see price making big shifts. Like we saw this big shift down, and we saw a big shift up right after this. Maybe we could see the next big shift around this time. All right. Yeah. Anyway, let's go look at BTC, guys. I'm doing a series where I'm just teaching you guys on how you can use a terminal and some kind of value that you can get from it. Do you counter trade? Sometimes I do, but it's quite rare, to be honest with you. It's quite very rare. We're waiting for your entries. Yeah, when I get some, I'll share them with you. But also, if I don't get them on the stream, because the main reason why I came on the stream, if you check the title for the stream, it says live Forex analysis, right? It's not live trading. So I'm not here to live trade. But I don't think most of the trades that I look for are going to be executed right on spot. All right. So like this one, we're waiting. There's I think a couple hours of waiting for price to go here before we can consider taking trades. Or maybe here. Yeah. So we're just waiting. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Let's just wait. Let's look at BTC. Let's see what's happening here. Why didn't you go live for NFP? I was busy. I think I was doing something. Yeah. Alrighty, let's look at the 45 minutes time frame. 45, 1 hour, 30 minutes, same time frame. Guys, forget the puzzle. Some of you guys are here to like, I want to use the same time frame he's using. Maybe that's where the magic is. Nope. I'll tell you for free. Nope. That's not where the magic is. I do correlate time frames, yes. All right. But there's no one thing around time frames that's going to solve it for you. All right. So 30 minutes, 1 hour, 45 minutes. It's almost one and the same thing. It's one and the same thing when it comes down to time frames. All right. So just pick one and then you can play around with it. All right. So don't ever think like the time frame factor is what, above every other, confluences plays the biggest role in profitability. No, it doesn't. And some of you guys be like, why are you using a 45? Well, some days you see me using a 30 minutes time frame, and some days you see me using a 1 hour time frame. It's pretty much one and the same thing, right? It's almost like the daily time frame and the 4 hour. It's almost like one and the same thing, all right? If you ask me the what's the saying, the role that they play, it's almost the same thing, all right? So don't get it twisted. Just don't get it twisted. I failed to deploy my EA on Exynos. What are the requirements? You need to hit up support. You need to hit up support if you fail to do that. But I think it should be an issue, to be honest. I've tried that a couple of times. It's worked, and you just need to hit up support. Try and invite various traders from Nigeria. Okay, I didn't understand what you meant there. I think you said various. Okay. He trades just like you. Okay. Check him out. Yeah. If you look at BTC, we are filling up these weeks here. If I take out these stations, look at this. Those stations make my charts look so busy, right? Yeah. But they're not actually. But if you look at this, we are filling up these weeks here. You see this week fill? I've told this scenario to most of my students. Well, the entry could have been somewhere here, and then the TP was going to be right where at the top of this week. Look at this week here. Where was your stop going to be? Of course, not like that. Your stop was going to be you reduce the lot size. I mean, you reduce the time frame, and then your entry obviously is like somewhere here, all right? And then maybe your not even maybe. Your stop is going to be just like somewhere right there. Yeah, because you're trading a week fill. So the week fill you're trading is on the 45 minutes time frame, which is here. Price is filling up these weeks here because it's broken this area of interest. As it's broken that area of interest, you could look for an entry right around this level. All right. I didn't take that trade anyway, but this is just the concept that I would use most of the time if I'm trading week fills. But yeah, price is trading around an exhaustion level. There is this support here, which can turn around to be this one. There's quite an interesting level too down here, okay, which I will indicate this one here. Price retested it here, it came back here a couple of times. This was also an attempt, failed to break that level. What I see is price creating a new high. So it did push up, came down, pushed up. This is a new high. We're breaking this area. New high based off candle closure, right? So this candle closed outside this week. So based off candle closure, it's a new high. So I think that what's happening here could also be like a pullback before push up. This is what I think. Now, let me give you a level you can watch out for. Here, let me give you guys a level that you can watch out for. Why don't you use a 1 minute time frame and 5 minutes? Quite nosy, but I use them sometimes. More or less over 1 minute, but I would use 5 minutes oftenly. Yeah, I would. Here and there. Here and there I would. There's a level here, guys, that should interest you. Coming all the way from here. I think price is coming here. All right. Take note of this level. Alrighty. Take note of this level. That's a very interesting area here. Should I pin the price for you? It's 65. Yeah, we can round it off to 65,090. Yeah, around that level. Well, I could pull off a fib as well here because I know price is retracing. So we could pull off a fib to here and you can see it exactly. We have a 61.8 level sitting somewhere here. So let's observe. Let's observe what price does. especially when you go down to a 50 minutes time frame. All right. Yeah. This could react somewhere here. Let's watch out here. I think buys could happen here. Although it's chaotic, if you look at the left side, so much chaos, but I think buys could happen here. Watching from Ghana. Alrighty. Big shout out to you. How can I join your VIP platform? There's links in the description right now. Just check those links and you can get inside. I regret entering a buy position without waiting for confirmation. Yeah, it's always like that. If you don't wait for confirmation, you always will regret. You always will regret. So it's best you wait for confirmation, right? Someone says, I love your content. It's so clean. Oh, really? Thanks for that. Yeah, wait. Let's wait for this level on BTC. If you put off your stations here, you'll notice that we are trading slightly. Okay, we came to Asian station high and we failed to break this area. So now we're pushing down. So we're trading within Asian stations range. So we push down here. Maybe if we do create support here, maybe we could see price pushing up. Take note, guys. Take note. These are levels that I would be watching out for, even away from the stream. Now, if you don't see these levels clearly, I'll still send them inside the Telegram channel. All right. So go join the channel, our free public channel, which is the community that we have on Telegram. Right. Yeah. Go join it. I'll send these levels for you guys. All right. So that you can watch them. And then if you get a confirmation, you can get them. Have you ever tried Pocket AI? Yeah, I have. Don't ask me for my experience. How my experience was. Don't ask me. What did you do with your first payout ever? Do I even remember though? Maybe I bought myself some food or whatever. First payout should have been maybe like what? Maybe like I don't think it was anything more than $100. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was. Let me see. I could find it actually. I still have it. Back in the days, would wait. You guys are so lucky now. Back in the days, when I started trading in like 2016, back in the days, would wait for withdrawal, like wait for weekdays. Would wait for nothing less than 3 days. If you remember those days, you're a real one. You've been around for some time. Yeah, back in the days, bro, would wait for weekdays. Would wait for working days, actually. Yeah, I actually need to put it that way. Would wait for working days to get your money. And sometimes we receive money using Neteller. I know some of you guys still use those platforms. Skrill, Neteller. Those are like the most convenient. But even if you receive money through those platforms, the platforms too would take time for you to move that money from Skrill or Neteller to your bank. Bro, it would take like five freaking working days. So you have to plan. If you're gonna withdraw on Monday, get ready to receive your withdrawal maybe Friday, maybe next week Monday. Now you guys get payouts on Exodus instantly. All right. Yeah, it was crazy. I'm trying to find it. I think I still have it. Yeah. Let me see. What is this? Who's used those platforms before though? Like you guys use those platforms? Nah, this was not my first withdrawal. Not 2017. This wasn't. Not 2017. But let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. Let me show you something here. Let me show you something. Why is this not popping up? I'm trying to bring it to the screen. Okay, bring to the top. There we go. And then let's maximize. 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 I don't know if you guys will be able to see the dates here, but yeah, I hope you do. Look at this. This is a withdrawal. $14. $14 withdrawal. Back in the days. This used to also be one of my best brokers. It's not anymore, bro. It's not. It's not. This guy's flipping things around now. Yeah. Guess when this withdrawal this withdrawal was? Check this out. Nah, wait. I moved something. I didn't mean to move this. Guess when this withdrawal was? Look at this. 2017. 2017 October. $14. Yeah. Back in the days. But here we are now. We draw like some good amounts. It shows you that if you give one thing time and attention, with time eventually it works out. It works out eventually. Yeah. This is not even actually withdrawal. Yeah, this is not even. Let me find a withdrawal. This is not even actually withdrawal. Yeah, this is not. Let me find a withdrawal. Yeah, I think I'll find it here now. Withdrawal request. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Why is this happening though? I want to show you guys something, but this screen is not working here. Okay, there we go. There we go. This was how much is this? This was roughly around $20. $20 withdrawal. Guess when this was? Let me push this here. Look at the top. 2017. 2017. But this was not one of my first withdrawals, actually. This was not even one of my first withdrawals, if I'm being honest with you. It wasn't even one of my first withdrawals. I think my first withdrawal was like under $50 or something. 2016 or something. And I think the withdrawal I made then was just like maybe out of luck as well. Out of luck in the sense that one trade played out, you didn't even understand what you were doing and you cash in. Lucky. Yeah, I was so lucky. But that's back in the days. Here we are. Devote yourself, man. Devote yourself. Devote yourself. Everything works out with time. Right now, it might not be the the best of skills that you have, but just keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Before you realize it, you're cashing in $1,000 easily. $1,000 is like maybe the smallest amount you're cashing in. Maybe you're cashing in like $5,000, $10,000. You can earn it. You can earn a very good living here in Zambia with $5,000. Well, any African country you can earn it. Well, not even African country. Anywhere in the world, you can earn a very good living with. You can have a very good living rather with $5,000 if that's the how much money you're earning from trading. You could. And I had a couple payouts declined because I was trying to withdraw more than what I had. Maybe. Yeah. Whatever. I laugh when I look at my emails and scroll back and just, You know, you look at the kind of withdrawals you used to make like a couple years ago, and the numbers that you make now, you're like, wow, I would withdraw like $10. Like, where would I take that $10? But yeah, I mean, it shows your growth is not boom, 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 boom. Then, you know, you flip things up. No, growth is, and that's like evident growth, right? Forget this growth where you see somebody from out of the blues and they're just making it and you didn't even see where they came from. And most cases, they don't even last. Like, it's just a few months here and a few months gone. Where did this person go? Nobody has an idea, you know, but if you've been working, you've been grinding, you know, people see that. Not only people, the process gets to really reward you. It's a process that rewards you in the process. You know, it sees that this guy has been devoted. He's been pushing, right? So why should we keep denying him of this thing? Let's just give it to him, you know. Should I buy instant or two-step? I can't advise you on that. I cannot really advise you on that, to be honest. I can't. 1K is a lot. Yeah, even 1K is a lot of money. 1K here is like close to like 20,000. 20,000, bro, you can pay a rent in a very nice house, and you can take your kid or whatever to a nice school. You could have a very good health, you know, health care. You could have a very decent life. You can drive yourself in a nice car, whatever. You give yourself a very nice life with 20K. Yeah. And I was telling some of my students the other day, we had a very interesting call. And, you know, the misconception is that if you become a Forex trader, you need to become rich. No, bro, that's not the goal. And I'm not trying to say that to diminish some of, you know, the goals that we all have, and we all want to be multi-millionaires and rich and whatever, right? So we can have all the wealth in this world. But don't let that cloud up your head, right? Don't let that cloud up your current times, because the goal is to really just be in a position where you could provide for yourself and the people that you love and just earn a good living, decent life. You don't need to become a millionaire. You could deny yourself happiness for years and never even become a millionaire. Okay? You can be saying you want to become a millionaire, you know, 5 years gone, you're still earning a good life, you're still earning a good living. But because this thing is just in your head and it's bothering you and you're trying so hard to crack it, and it just won't happen. I don't think everybody's destined to be a millionaire. Some of I won't use the word us, but some people, okay, I won't use the word us because maybe I don't want to say I'm not destined to be one, but like one or the other, some people just are here to just enjoy the comfort of being able to provide for themselves. And it's comfort enough. Trust me, if you can earn 10K a month, if you're earning, let's say, even 5K a month, bro, you're freaking rich. You're freaking rich if you're earning even 5K a month. I'm telling you, you're freaking rich even if you're earning 5K a month. I'm not being delusional. No, it's not being delusional. You're freaking rich even if you're earning 5K. I mean 5K like US dollars. If you're earning 2K US dollars, you're freaking rich. Trust me. So it just depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you look at it. But yeah, I think price is retracing a little bit. Maybe it's gonna do something like this. Maybe it's gonna do something like that and then push down. I think so. Will I take a trade there? No. I'm gonna watch and see what price action we get. All right, let's look at Nasdaq. And I think I gave you guys levels. Please ensure you check the Telegram channel after the stream, because I'll post all these breakdowns. Okay, I'm gonna post all of them inside the Telegram channel. And the channel I'm talking about is this one. All right, where I give you guys updates on whatever is freaking happening. All right, so join this one. It's got like 7,000 people, I think. Yeah, go join this one, and I'll share them. I think I do share trade plans. Yeah, I might already share the entries and what just to avoid, you know, calling out trades. Some of you guys will take it as financial advice. That's why I have signal platforms which kind of act like financial advice. But yeah, I'll call out, you know, trade plans like this based off what we're doing here. So you guys will join this channel and then you see them. Nasdaq is extremely bullish. It broke a very interesting exhaustion level here. Well, it created an exhaustion level in London. Yeah, but I don't think this thing is ending pushing up now. been pushing up for quite some time. It has been. Maybe it's approaching, there's a level here. Look at this. Maybe it's approaching this. There's a level right there. Maybe it's approaching this level. I think so. Maybe we give it time. I think it's approaching that level. Yeah. Let's see. There's an area of interest too that we can watch out for. If it pulls back, there's a level right here. If it pulls back, all right? Still bullish. If it pulls back, maybe it's gonna buy around that area. Okay, let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Wow, look at this. Clean, right? Yeah. Well, there's clean traffic on the left side too, so I don't see it stopping. But if it does, we could look for buys here, back here. Yeah, we could. If it does pull back, we could look for buys back here. 29,800. It looks like a very interesting area of interest. Although price is breaking here, what I do see is also a scenario like this. Look at this. A scenario like something like that. And then maybe you have a stop here or something. Yeah, great scenario. Good one. I would take this trade actually. I would. I would actually. How many points is this? 24. For 75 points is quite decent. I would actually. I think this level should be here. This looks very decent. Should I buy a pro firm or use a real account? Are you profitable? That's the biggest question you should ask yourself. If you're not, forget all those pro firms and whatever. Because those pro firms, what they're doing is they're trying to check if you're profitable first before they give you a live account. So if you're not, they're not going to give you. But with an actual live account, like your own personal brokerage account, I know you'll be experimenting, fine, because you're not profitable. But at least you can still earn yourself something without going through an entire process that just gets you failing before you can actually get a payout. All right. But if I were you, to be honest, I would check if I'm profitable. If I'm not, I would not prioritize even looking for a pro firm or funding my account. I would prioritize education. I would prioritize looking for where I could access some quality information around a strategy that I could use to become a good trader. Come to Nairobi. Yeah, I've had plans of doing that. What confirmation, confluency, you watch out, price reaches an area of it. It says candlestick formations, candlestick closures and all that. That's mainly it. And also checking if we have volume. Yeah. I would not recommend you trading if you are not profitable. You are just gambling with your money, right? So try and see if you can learn and just get a proper skill. Then you can now, put it onto, live accounts or pro firms or whatever. Mr. Nas can make you feel like you're not doing enough, yet he's giving you motivation not to give up. Yeah, I think we should always make each other feel like that. Yeah, because if I make you feel like you are it when you're not actually, because I know that there's people doing better than you and me, right? There's a couple people doing better than us out there. So when we interact, we shouldn't make each other feel comfortable with our positions, right? Yeah. Supposed to be traveling this week. Trying to figure out exactly what's happening here. Give me a second, guys. But I have this going on. Okay, confirmed. Alrighty. Are you in a trade? No, I'm not. In reference to this, I think it's a good setup. Rather wait a bit though. I do think that price would still come back here, maybe. This level, 29.8. Well, the entire area here, actually. This whole entire space. All right. This whole entire area. I think price would come back here. Potentially. Potentially. Yeah. But I'll send these trade plans, guys, in the channel so you can check them out. I have no trade so far today or this week. If I get a trade, join the VIP. I'll send it inside there. We have a free and paid VIP. You can join any of them, or you can join both if you want to. So you don't miss out on any trade that I have going on. So yeah, let's get it rolling. I might end the stream exactly here. Clocked an hour already, which is good. Yeah. I'll end the stream here, and then let's have fun. Let's trade safely. Let's see how we could make the most out of this week. I'm always left out on your give outs, even after sharing and commenting. Maybe just not lucky. Someday you will be, maybe. Yeah. Don't pay too much attention to those things, like in the sense of it's where your fate lies. It's just random giveaways. So random people can be picked, and depends on who's lucky. Yeah. But just don't stop interacting. Maybe you might be lucky someday. Is mobile money on Exodus expected to undergo maintenance? I think they do this routine maintenance here and there just to ensure that everything is as it should. Yeah, so I don't know if they have one now, but I know that they do these routine maintenance checks and whatever. Do you still invite traders to come to learn at Sunshare? Only the ones that pay, not the ones that come for free. We stopped doing that. Long gone. I told you we would stop eventually, right? Yeah, because when people saw us doing it back to back, like, oh no, you know, I can always come later. Okay, oh, well, we stop now. You can't come now. Yeah, but they were interesting. Imagine I'd host like a full room and I'm doing this for free. People would come. Look at this. People would come sit and I'm teaching them exactly what I'm doing here in person. Yeah, and there'll be a lot of people. Like I'm giving them concepts and all these things, and different days, different crowd, different faces. Look at this, guys. Let me show you. Look at these guys seated there learning in person, right? But we don't do that now. No. But if you want an experience like this, look out for the workshop that we'll be hosting in September. It's a one-day workshop, much bigger space, lots of people. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Alrighty, guys, have fun, trade safely. I came to have a good conversation. I'm sure we achieved that. And also we have areas where we're watching, right? If you're not clear on the levels, check the Telegram channel right after this. I'll send some analysis inside there, all right? Basically, everything we looked at here, I'll put it in the channel so you guys can check it out, all right? Why are we expecting it to sell when it's an uptrend? No, we're not expecting it to sell. We're expecting a pullback. Everything that goes up should come down, right? So it could pull back. If it doesn't pull back, maybe it could continue from right here, okay? So just check the channel. I'll put everything inside there. It's not like we're expecting sells. We're actually expecting buys. So we're just wanting to see exactly where we see these buys happening, right? There's another fib exactly here. Yeah, there's another fib somewhere here. Much as there's one here. So yeah, I think there's this one too. This level 2. Check this out. There's this level here as well. Yeah, we're not pushing, we're not forcing things. Just go check the channel. I'll upload these analysis inside there. All right. Yeah, just waiting for proper trades. I missed one, I think, in Asian, but I don't know if I was gonna get in because this was okay. This was a good setup, but I think somewhere here when this candle pushed up at around 6:45, maybe enter here, put a stop down, and pulls back a bit and pushes up. Maybe this candle too at exactly 7:30. Yeah, break out here. Yeah, I mean it's just couple movements have happened so far. I still think there's more movements coming up, so let's just wait. Do we have any news this week? Let me see. We have inflation. We have PPI and CPI. Yeah, CPI, is it? We have inflation here. We have retail sales as well. Yeah, so I think it's a quite interesting week. But we'll see what happens anyway. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Enjoy. Trade safely. See you in the Telegram channels. Let's talk there. Have fun. Have a good one. Nothing crazy from here today. But yeah, let's just have a good one. Trade safely, guys. Bye-bye.